back again, coming to you live. Another show. We got special guest Santino Ramos with us. We got Marty B. We got Yana in the background. This is the Wax Discovery Show. I'm your host, Love Handles. And we're looking for diamonds in the rough and nifties in the wild. And
That's right.
We're glad to be here. How you doing, Santino?
I'm doing great. Just building in the bear market and continuing to, network with all the community members on the blockchain and the EOS and just the antelope chains and stuff. And looking forward to DigiCon this month.
Nice. Yeah. That's a great thing to be looking forward to. I can't wait. Marty, how you doing out there in Germany?
I'm doing well. Happy to be back on the show, man. I'm a little bit bummed out I missed last week's show with the awesome Mike D Crypto. I was watching it and I learned about his awesome YouTube channel. Definitely a shout out to Mike D. Not only programming a lot of cool stuff, also documenting and teaching others how to program. It's real cool.
Yep, we'll talk a little about that in the show. Yeah. And Yana, also in Germany, but spends most of her time in the metaverse. How you doing there?
Yeah, doing great. Thank you.
All right, guys. So we like to start out with some news, but there wasn't much news on the channel. So kind of talk about some wax news and some of the stuff that's going on. Of course, everybody knows Atomic Hub is going to be at London NFT and
representing. Super excited about this. If anybody of you guys is out there at London. At NFT London this week, make sure to check out the Atomic Hub crew, representing the wax community. See plenty of people there. Cool stuff. I have a couple of friends from the overall community they were all flying today. We see a couple of people there from the wax community. Pretty excited, man. We gotta go there next year. I just relocated back to Europe, so I don't feel much like traveling, but
yeah,
it's gonna be some cool times in London, I feel.
Yeah, I can't wait to be able to do that stuff, to be able to travel around, meet up with everybody, check out the different cities, represent the wax blockchain. And so really looking forward to next year. We're gonna really try to hit some of these conventions and these NFT events. And that's gonna be really fun.
And I feel really like Atomic, leading up to this event, they improved their UI and their whole marketplace by a lot. They also updated their logo for Halloween, over the weekend. And now you got all these friends tools and a bunch of cool things happened over the last 6 months. We covered them here mostly, but you can buy NFTs with credit card right now. You can buy wax with a credit card, all cool stuff. And now they're doing the first kind of major presentation with having a stage there, doing a lot of talks, getting really involved into the overall crypto scene. Really shout out to Atomic Hub. I know they've been also getting a little bit of flack for the whitelisting, but overall, they're really one of the flagship marketplaces and smart contracts and APIs in the Wax ecosystem. So definitely shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely. And also a trendsetter for NFTs, just for the Web3 space in general, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they really took the lead and, got the Wax blockchain really started out on the right foot. And, shout out what you guys do, right? I mean, we all kind of feed off of the main contract, so.
Yeah, let's check the schedule quickly. You browsed over it just now, I think. Pretty cool stuff.
So starting, looks like Thursday, 9:50 a.m., probably London time. I'm not sure how the schedule is, but you guys can definitely head over to NFT London.
Does somebody know where, if there says a stream, are these sessions recorded? That would be something that I would really like to know. If anybody knows in the chat, I really like how they separate the brands and the art. There's a mass of MC brands for music and then art, then legal, accountant. These are master classes, right? MC stands for master classes. Collectibles, gaming. I think it's pretty cool, kind of breakdown of different NFT kind of categories, right? We always talk about NFTs in general, but there are so many use cases for NFTs. So it's good to get masterclass for all of them. On the conferences where Yana and I was earlier this year, you could see that there are so many new people coming in that just want to learn. what is the difference between like all these NFT categories, and so I think it's well organized there. But that's basically the general NFT London session schedule. I thought there's like one schedule all for Atomic Hub like events where they're participating. Anyway,
yeah, it really looks like a full schedule here. All kinds of topics, and every 10 minutes, every 25 minutes, a new one's coming. They got games. They got the future of fine art, future of NFTs and art. Content will transform NFTs. Building a successful NFT gallery. So all kinds of great information. It looks like this is really going to do a lot of good for the space overall, and super stoked that this is going on. A lot of money, looks like. Some feature on that, so that's going to be interesting to see what
some
that's
history
all
lesson. Yeah,
man, really awesome. I'm gonna have to try to tune into that one. Nice. Yeah, shout out Alada, rest in peace, man. That dude, legendary Ethereum. He was like the #1 Ethereum artist for a really long time in the early days, and anybody who's got that art, man, they're holding some gems for sure.
I had it's a funny moment with Alota. I was in Bali 2017, and I seen a graffiti of a girl with 4 eyes in the Alota style, and I took like 2 months before a profile picture of myself with the same color, like pink style, and mirrored it in a weird. So I had a profile picture with 4 eyes, went to Bali, saw it on the wall, and then Alota came, and I had a conversation with him about it. And I just wanted to add, like, those who don't know Alota don't deserve to know people. It's really he was around early and did so much great community building and building in the space. Amazing.
All kinds of innovations. Great artist.
Epic remixing of classic art, right? Like the motion graphics that he did with like classical paintings, and just because it was like, you know, open domain, you know, because the paintings are so old, everybody can use them, right? There's no more like protection on them. So he kind of made this his trade, like to use these really old school paintings and like do motion graphics, do weird stuff with it. So yeah, like I saw.
Yeah, he's done all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, with Napoleon kind of type of stuff, and I think he did something with maybe Mona Lisa art, and just really cool. It had like kind of a dark touch to it, right? But not, and just
also
really
super
cool.
Funny. Super funny.
Yeah, super funny. You'll see like a rat run by and stuff like that, or you'll see the rat's eyes in the background. Like you really have to look into his art, and you'll see all kinds of really cool little things, little Easter eggs and stuff in his art.
Anyway, we should do like a lot of money show at some point.
Yeah, it sounds like we are already doing the keynote show about Alota in here. So
let's move forward.
Watch it on NFT London too, if you want to get more details. We are missing.
Yeah, if that's what it is, and that sounds really cool. So yeah, definitely, guys, check out Wax on an Atomic representing over on London NFT. All right, speaking
and
of
send some pictures.
Wax,
some pictures if you're there. Send us some pictures with jelly.
Oh yeah,
guys, I'm a little bit confused. Isn't the Atomic Hub event a satellite event which has kind of nothing really to do with the direct with the NFT London? I think NFT London and like the Atomic Hub event are like a little bit separate.
Well, I think Atomic Hub is participating at NFT London, and they're also having a satellite event.
Oh, that's possible. I heard something like of a community event as a satellite.
Yes. So they're both things. Yeah. But like as like in NFT NYC, we had like the Bored Ape party. You know, there was like the Pizza DAO had their own event. So it's always everybody's in the city for NFT London. Exactly.
On the main event. Yeah, cool.
All right. Yeah, shout out to everybody involved. And speaking of legendary artist on Wax, Chair, of course, we love Chair. They're dropping some unique chairs today. 2100 UTC. So look forward to those. Also, Drawn Company. Santino has a little bit of news about Drawn Company, right? They're going to be at some comic events and giving away some packs and stuff. So maybe I'll let you go ahead and take this one over, Santino, and tell us a little bit about what Drawn Company's doing over at the Comic-Con stuff.
Well, yeah, some of this whole movement, I guess you could say, it started in Twitter Spaces, and as usual, Drawn Company is a very active member in the wax community and part of the Wax Alliance. So he kind of took the lead on this, and he's getting together the NFTs from community members. I have my secondary collection, which is 3D martial art. It's a educational collection that teaches people about martial arts and martial arts history. And it's not like the art, my personal art that I do. It's just stuff to teach people and have, you know, kind of functionality and utility. So I kind of contributed to that pack because there's going to be a huge pack that is, it's going to be available to some people at, I believe, Comic-Con in Birmingham, which is not to be confused with Birmingham in America. That's, I believe that's in Europe, in United Kingdom. And that's something, I guess we'll have more information about that next week. I just talked to Drawn. So it's kind of like, I guess you're getting a little alpha because he said he'd give me a little bit more information next week. But I have given my NFTs for that pack, as well as some other artists and collector heads. And hopefully we can make our presence as a wax community and just the antelope community more relevant at Comic-Con, because we do deal in collectibles, we do deal in art and with artists and, you know, independent artists. That's kind of what Comic-Con originally was all about. So I feel we have a lot to offer in layer 2 kind of to Comic-Con, if you will.
Dope.
Nice.
So if I understand this correctly, there's some kind of community pack. People can contribute their NFTs, and then they basically put it all in the pack, and then people at Comic-Con can win it or maybe earn it in some way.
Something like that. Yes. Yeah, basically, but I don't know how they're going to distribute the packs. I'm assuming I gave 15. So I'm assuming there's 15 packs, because they're trying to keep everything like legality wise on the up and up. So everything has to be, because it's going across to like the UK, there cannot be like a chance of you getting a legendary or something and profiting on getting above other people. So it's like, if they're all the same and they're all the same NFTs in all the packs, then everyone gets equal. There's no aspect of like, you can't say securities or all of that stuff.
Right. So it's basically just an interesting giveaway of like editions from various projects. That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like to get the adoption going, because like, you know, if you've been to Comic-Con, you know how long people wait in lines for the collectibles. You know, people go there for the exclusives. It would be nice if you could, instead of waiting physically a line, you could just, you know, with a QR code claim a collectible, or you could be whitelisted for NFTs just by buying an NFT pass or something like that. That could be another option and a way, not just for the people who are there, but the people who can't make it physically there, to also kind of get the exclusives. So I think it could be, we could help as Antelope Technology, because it's so easy to use and it's so affordable, that this could be a solution and something that can be added to Comic-Cons in the future.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. Shout out Drawn Company and Broken and all you guys doing this great thing. You know, I got to say, Drawn Company's come a long way, man. I've been following them for a while, and I really love the new stuff. We had Matt on the show, and he was talking about how he was really going to step up his game. And he wasn't kidding, man. I really love the new designs and everything. So super dope to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out Broken Dolls. He seems to be also involved in that kind of little Comic-Con initiative.
Yeah. You know, speaking of Broken Dolls, I was going to save this a little more for the SkateCoin stuff we were going to talk about a little later. But he's doing a collab with Monster Vision, and they did some pretty cool skateboarding stuff. I'm not going to play the whole video, but yeah, you can check it out. It was a drop that they did. Let's see. I know I have the FD up somewhere. Yeah. So they had this Broken Dex grip tape blend, and it's basically you buy these NFTs, blend them together, and you get the full edit. And we can check it out here. Let's see. Let's give it a little play. I'll rush kind of through it a little bit, but
let's try to keep the volume.
Yeah, what's up, world? This is one of those cool out tracks. It takes you back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Man, it's just a day in the life. We only get it one time. Let's chase it. Let's go. Hey. Wake up, wait a minute, babe. Hop out the house, we finna ride, check the taste. Said I got the fresh mix with some ace. So you know it sounded fly when we slide on the places that we bob and know my steez on the day. Roll some L's, roll real swell to the bank. No withdrawal, no complies, I know slide on some banks. On my grind, 50-50, what you think? Yeah, not your average Joe-yo, just a day in the life.
Very cool.
Love it. Love it.
We'll play a little bit of super interesting. So yeah, it's a pretty cool mix of skateboarding, and it's a collab between Broken and Munster and this Tomato.
DJ Flam. DJ
Yeah,
Flam.
it's some footage from like a, I believe it's the Sessions game, and they put it all wrapped up with a really cool track, and I'm kind of like a Cypress Hill vibe out of it. But I thought it was super sick, super sick.
Yeah,
so yeah, shout out Broken. So guys, head over and check that out. You know, if you're into it and you like skateboarding and stuff, it's good to see more skateboarding coming over to Wax. It's one of the goals for Skatecoin is to really make Wax a hub for skaters, hopefully, to where a lot of, you know, all the skaters come over here would be ideal. But yeah, I really want it to be a meeting place for skaters where skaters can come and share their content, and especially on Skatecoin. And yeah, so looking forward to that stuff.
The NFT animation itself is awesome too. I love this zoom into like the middle of the tape deck, and you see then, hey,
yeah, oh yeah, that was really
you're
sick,
passing by with a train, whatever city.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that, and Chair dropping their uniques. So those are always great. And so we also wanted to talk a little bit about the Wax Discovery show in general, but also that in case you guys don't know, we are block producers on Wax, EOS Nation, based with EOS, #1 EOS blockchain producer. And, yeah, we do Wax as well and a couple other chains, but we like to focus on Wax. And a lot of people don't know how this works, right? This block producers and what they do, why we do what we do, you know, how we do what we do and all that stuff. So we thought we'd go over that just a little bit since there wasn't very much news.
Well,
and,
just shout out to the Wax OIG, the Wax officer general, who's like basically all the guilds, all the block producers submit every 6 weeks all the contributions to the ecosystem, technical contributions like business development, ecosystem development, all these kind of different things you list. And then the Wax OIG is like a neutral entity, like basically like looking through it. Are you actually doing what you say you do? How much value are bringing? Like, you know, really going through all these like 32 guilds that were rated. And then basically choose the ones that bring the most value back to the ecosystem, because that's also what the Wax guilds getting. They're getting rewards for producing blocks. So when you're in position, you're getting basically Wax tokens from the Wax inflation, right? And then how do you reinvest this into the ecosystem is kind of the trick. And they are going through all these contributions every 6 weeks, which is a lot of work, you know. So shout out to them. And yeah. We see a lot of like companies that can finance their development. We see Hive, you know, the NFT Hive, Pink GG, the people who do Atomic Hub, Nifty Blocks being up there, you know.
Yeah.
A couple of others that we know, you know. So it's really a way to continue in a collective way building out the ecosystem, no matter what the market says, you know. There's progress being made. And one thing that we actually were like thinking about, like we do this Wax Discovery show here for you almost like, you know, a little bit less than a year, or like a couple, you know, I think we started last year. I'm not 100% sure, but we did always, like before we did the Wax reports in a written format. So we were feeling out a couple of things. Right now, I think we have a nice format, and we're planning to develop this further as a product for you guys. So we also did this, translate these news to the Chinese communities and the Korean communities. We have only written content for now there. no videos yet, but just tell us like if you like these, if you have ways that you think we can improve the shows, what you like about them. Do you want them longer, shorter? Do you want more guests? Suggest us guests, so we can turn this into something that's really valuable to the community, and share the good news about Wax on a weekly basis, and let everybody know that NFTs on Wax are the coolest thing on earth. So
that's really why we do this, guys. We, as part of the top 21 block producers, we always strive to bring new innovations and new value to the community. And as Martin said, the Wax Discovery Show is part of that. And we really want to know what you think. We really want to know what you guys like to see. What do you think is valuable about the show? And please let us know in the comments. And maybe Santino, if you have any views on this, but what's the best way that we can reinvest our wax that we get from the market?
we actually, as EOS Nation or Wax Nation, we do a bunch of things. So the Wax Discovery Show is not the only thing that we do. Like a lot of projects, for example, use waxdetectives.io. Like we have a bunch of people using this to research if there's somebody colluding or if there's any wash trading. Basically, Wax Discovery, Wax Detective shows you like who is sending wax to where and how it's moving. You can build up like really nice graphs on like do your own detective work. We run Diffuse, which is like a blockchain history solution on Wax, so you can get all your game stats like as fast as possible into your personal account. There are a bunch of things. Also, like we talk a little bit about like the antelope here on the show often, because like that's the protocol that we all share. We helped a lot in like upgrading and stress testing the new software of the protocol and how it works with the Wax applications. So there's a bunch that we're doing on a technical level, but letting all you guys know about like the governance process on Wax, because it's a decentralized system. So having decentralized governance is an interesting experiment, and there are different blockchains having different approaches. We wanted to introduce you that, but also like tell you guys that we are reaching out further and into like the general NFT scene and also other communities, other countries, other languages, and in order to let more people know about Wax. But you guys can really help sharing our content and bring up our stats, bring up the numbers, so the Wax ORG will see this and give us a little bit of push, a couple of points, so that we feel good like doing these shows for you.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Martin, because I was going to mention this is like it's based on a friendly competition model, right? All these top 21 and even the ones down here, they're being pushed to keep up with the rest of their herd, so to speak, right? The antelope herd. To keep bringing out these products to make sure that your nodes are up. Like for instance, NFT Blocks used to be way down here, and they've come out with some stuff, so they were pushed all the way up to the top. Pink, right, which is like Atomic Hub and all that stuff, they've maintained the #1 spot for a long time because they really bring the most value to the chain. So we dropped a little bit, right? We were at #2 at one point, but because we had some things, some things go in the background, like let's say for instance, our node was down for a minute. And
there was some server.
So they're really keeping striving to always do your best and to bring maximum value to the blockchain. Go ahead.
Sorry to jump in. I just wanted to mention like many of those names you've seen, you've heard about, and some of them like you never heard about them, and actually they're building and working more on the infrastructure side and not on a UI UX side. Sentinel, for example, is a name you can read often on smart contract audits. Audited by Sentinel. So EOS Rio Brazil is super active since day one on the Antelope software or EOS.io back in the days, and built a lot on top. And at the moment, I think they are heavy involved in the MetaMask implementation of EOS accounts or of Antelope chain accounts. So a lot of them are active on the front and some in the back, and we missed out a little bit on the infrastructure. So we did not bet on our Wax Discovery Show, for example. This is not the only product, but yeah, that's how block producers are rated. and by pushing them to deliver, to maintain their position. Super interesting.
So yeah,
Shout
we
out
thought
to
we'd
the OIG.
Shout out OIG. Yeah, we thought we'd share this information with you guys in case anyone's out there kind of wondering what the block producers do, why they get what they get, and stuff like that.
And if you really want to, if you guys want to dig deeper, just click on the first one, the first link in this article. The 32 guilds were rated. Then you get guided to the GitHub, where you get the detailed contributions of all the top 21 guilds. Later on, they have a nice Notion page up, and you can learn a little bit more about like the requirements there.
Yeah, or what products they announced in their report, and what points did they get for announcing those products. So everything is transparent and public. Can be.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Yep. You can go in and see all the stuff that they've done, all the products that they offer, each blockchain. So if you guys really want to get nerdy, right, you can click on everything and see who's who does what, why they're getting the points, why it's fair. And really cool. So yeah, I would advise anyone that's kind of into the blockchain that likes to look at this stuff, go through everybody and kind of see what everyone's doing. All right. So time to get into the collabs of this week. There was a couple. We had Funko and Warner Brothers yesterday dropping some Halloween stuff, I believe. Woo! Yeah, Lupe doing some good stuff here with Redley Toast. That's a new one for me. And then Skatecoin Mike D. We dropped the wheel. We're going to look over that. And last show, we talked a lot about that. So really stoked on that. And we are dropping boards soon. We'll talk about that soon. So Santino will probably give you a template soon. We can start getting those boards done. But let's go ahead and look at Funko and what they're doing with Warner Brothers, another huge brand. Bring it into the ecospace. Again, I would love to see the actual users of Warner Brothers with their 2.5 million followers. Where are you guys? Right? Here, check out some of the other, check out Santino's
Check out the Wax Discovery Show.
Yeah, check out the Discovery Show. Check out Skatecoin, check out Broken Dolls and Monster Vision and all the great stuff that we cover, Chair and Drawn Company. So there's so much to offer. But yeah, Warner Brothers, a huge collection. So I thought we'd probably just take a look at some of the NFTs that they were dropping. Funko's never disappointing with the graphics.
Looks like a Halloween theme to me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it like complete all Warner Brothers franchises, and they picked like different characters for this drop? I have no clue. I've seen them on the marketplace, and I was like, I'm getting old. I don't know what's going on.
Looking like it.
Definitely, they're getting old.
All the horror
getting old.
Yeah, like they got Annabelle and Pennywise.
Cool stuff.
The Nun.
Yeah, on the marketplace, I haven't seen all of them. So yeah, now it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh wow, that looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Animation-wise,
you guys
look pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys definitely know about Funko and everything that they do. So we don't want to spend too much time,
Yeah, but great that they. Yeah. I think these trailblazing, bringing like bigger brands onto the Wax blockchain. There are a lot of critics on NFTs, still around. A lot of uneducated people making judgment calls about like whatever, like pollution or like bro culture, whatever it is. I think it's a slow grind getting back into the hype mode. But this next cycle, I think like a lot of people were just jumping on some hype train. Now we're coming all down, and at some point we're gonna plateau, and then the real development starts. So Funko is being consistent, so definitely they get a shout out for like bringing some bigger brands and awareness to like the overall, society, that NFTs are actually some fun thing to do.
And I always have to smile, like when I see those drops, I always see like Max Tokenhead in between of them, and shout out to Tokenhead for sure, helping bringing Funko to Wax and doing a great job with the app and all the stuff. So
definitely. So moving on. Senor Lupe, the King of Wax.
Woo!
Yeah, doing some more stuff, man. Blessing everybody with his collabs and his art and stuff. Doing some stuff here with Redley Toast.
Yeah.
like I said, for me, that's a new one. We're gonna look into a little bit of some of his stuff. So let's go ahead and start with this link tree.
Yeah, I remember a while back. Yeah, exactly. The wax bread critters was, I think, the first thing that I collected from Bradley Toast, and there were some breadcrumbs packs kind of things. I was just like,
Right.
he seemed like he's actually drawing his stuff, so I just buy. I think I still have some back I haven't even opened yet. So I'm happy to see that the indie artists stick together and collab. Senor Lupe can bring a lot of exposure to Bradley Toast, but Bradley Toast is all constantly kind of like pushing content out. Yeah. And that looks like a really nice and fun collab here, right? The 3-eyed guy with no stripe.
Lupe is he's super big on his laser eyes. He's got multiple zapping the bugs, and looking cool. Let's see if we can see it in the drops here. There we go. So, oh man, there's 2 left. So,
seriously?
Yeah. There's definitely a few left here. So,
I already bought some broken decks from Broken Dolls and Monster Vision, but I guess I need to quickly do some shopping, guys.
I'm back in 2 minutes.
25 wax. I mean, you can't do that.
Which today is the first day that NFT Blocks debuted this interface. So does that make this the very first show to show off NFT Blocks' new interface?
Maybe that's right. They do have a new interface. That's something you can let us know in the comments if you like that. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's always great anyway that they're moving forward, right? It's always good, like the old saying, a rolling stone gathers no moss, right? You want to keep rolling, keep evolving. And so it's really cool to see NFT Blocks doing great things with their embeds and everything. So as we showed you on the block producer score, that's why they moved up to number 2. They're just really offering great products, and they're getting rewarded as such, securing their place in the top 21. So that's really cool.
Where's the Senor Lupe? That's on the Bradley Toast collection?
Yeah, it's on the Bradley Toast.
Brad Critter.
Okay, on Senor Lupe, I saw just like the Bradley Space Cat. So they're basically like doing portraits of each other.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool. So I just bought like one of the Space Cats.
Yeah, but
it's also the space.
When I read collab, I always like hope that's like a back and forth, like not one portraying someone only. Like it should be like that both are dropping something.
Yeah, both are dropping something, and I like it that they're sharing their account where this is being dropped. But what Jason just showed, what Lafendo just showed, I didn't find it in Senor Lupe's collection.
But not everyone doing a collab is like dropping on both sides. That's what I mentioned.
Right.
I like it.
That's the best way for sure. Yeah, Santino was doing some stuff with Lupe, right? We'll talk about his chummies in a little bit, his Halloween stuff, and so that's really cool. All right, so shout out Bradley and shout out Lupe. You guys are doing big things. So love to see it.
And shout out to this super dope interface, NFT Blocks. I dig it. It's definitely the first day that I'm checking this out.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. So next collab, Skatecoin with Mike D, finally dropping the wheel. This is our newest wheel. This is the rare, right? This is the first time we've dropped the rare editions. You've had the commons and the uncommons, and now we have the rare, which is with the animated faces. So we're excited on that. These will give you extra pop and extra balance and extra speed on your skateboards when you finally blend all those together. We're really looking forward to bringing those out. We're kind of moving towards having the skateboards as miners, so that's really going to be cool. Mine yourself some Skatecoin and some of the coin of the artist. So we were kind of thinking like it'd be cool to do, if you have a broken doll skateboard, then you would be able to mine broke, and you would, if you had some a Lupe skateboard, then you'd be able to mine like friends and stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff we're moving towards. So that's really cool.
And I can see you're limited to 4. So actually, someone is possible to buy a complete board at once. Not like with the chair one where it was limited to 1 to make it like super rare. That was a special request. Claim a whole board now.
Yeah, that was a special request by Chair. He really wanted to keep it super rare and just 1 to each wallet. So that's why those were like limited editions. But yeah, these are the rare ones. There's only 20 wheels, so it's only going to be 5 boards possible. And there might be one more rarity that we're keeping secret right now, but those will be even rarer to where there's only 1 or 2 possible skateboards. But looking forward to that.
Dope wheel.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And so that's the rare, and then we have the common, right? Usual, we have 100 here, so plenty of boards for everybody, right? If you guys want to get the common boards, they're not
one chair left. I can see.
Yeah, it's been up for a while.
Awesome.
Yeah. Of course, we have Santino's wheel down here. That was one of the first ones. Shout out on those.
Yeah, and there was no limit on, and we sold 41 in stock. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a limit
on 100, right?
Yeah, all of them have limits. Yeah, these are definitely all limited. Like, they're not to where you can just keep getting wheels forever. Once these are sold out and they're blended into skateboards, that's it. So
60
there's only
sold then. Is it right? Or
I'm not sure.
9? Click on it. We need to know it. Else we're not
it looks like
shameless shilling our own stuff. Yeah.
40, so 20, yeah, like around 20 were sold here.
19 sold. Yeah, wow.
19 sold, yeah. Not bad. So
we need to create a leaderboard.
Right? Yeah, we do. We really do. To see,
joking, but it's fun to see, and I'm super happy that they're continuously still available. Like for someone.
Yeah, well, this is the bear market, right? Once wax pops again and Skatecoin does what it's going to do in a year or two, these are going to be super rare. I mean, there's only 100, right? There's only what is that? About 10. Maybe 20 boards, right? 20, 30 boards possible. So that's not a lot in the big scheme of things, right? So yeah, these will all be rare at some. I hope, someday they'll all be super rare, right? There's not that many wheels. 100, that's nothing. Back when blockchain heroes and all that stuff and wax was $1, it's like, man, 100, that's nothing. So yeah.
Well,
Santino, you got a VR headset?
I don't.
No, okay. Because I saw the graffiti, and last time someone asking about graffiti, we did like graffiti battles. People painted in VR headset in Oculus, and painted like side by side graffitis, and it reminded me a little bit. This was cool.
Yeah. Got to bring back the VRGB someday.
Yeah, everyone says this.
Sure.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, we're doing the collab with Mike D. We had Mike D on the show, last show. Shout out Mike. I know Marty missed that one, and but yeah, Mike D, big things with Waxed Out, and he's also going to be doing
sound for Martin. Stop. Shame on Martin.
Shame on
Yeah, we really would love to have your question there for Mike, but yeah, Mike's going to do a lot of stuff for Skatecoin. He's going to be building Skatecoin out, the website, turning it into a full Web3 platform, where skaters can eventually post their own content, and also be like pretty much like a social media site just for skaters, where they can post their stuff, get some likes. Instead of likes, they'll get coins, kind of like Steam it, so to speak, but more advanced, I hope, more user friendly and everything. So you can kind of directly micro sponsor these skaters, and if you enjoy their content, give them a little bit of Skatecoin. Eventually that Skatecoin will build up, and they can turn it in for like physical products and stuff like that, trade it for wax, trade it for other tokens, and use it in the ecosystem. So really looking forward to bringing a lot of skaters into the ecosystem at some point. We're working hard behind the scenes, building up the website, and 2023 is going to be pretty exciting.
Well,
so
it's
shout
important.
out Mike.
Shout out to Mike, but it's important when we talk about mining skate and mining Skatecoin, it's really just a utility token. For like basically like giving the collectors a reward for like basically being early supporters of, buying and supporting skaters. But the skate token itself is just utility, not a security, right?
Yeah, definitely. You guys can do what you want with your crypto, right? We can't control what you do, but yeah, it's basically a reward-based token, so that you guys can have fun on the website and use it for different things. And, fuel for the website is the way I see it. But yeah, super stoked to see that growing. And so where are we here? Moving on to the drops. There's a few that I wanted to highlight. Lewd Momoko, right? We had to censor the boobs or whatever you want to call them, right? Family friendly show. We don't really want to show this stuff, but at the same time, we don't want to censor it too hard either, right? Because that's what crypto's all about. It's uncensored, something for everybody. If you like it, you mess with it, right? If you don't like it, don't mess with it, right? It's no use of trying to cover things up and censoring them completely. So what we always say on the show, Wax has something for everybody, right? And if you're into this Lewd Momoko kind of stuff, go for it, man. More power to you. It's art, right? Who am I to say what art is and what art isn't, right?
Yeah, really. She definitely has skills. Like she or he, you obviously see that somebody can hold a brush, digital brush. So that's dope. I don't mind what they're doing. I love it. I can't wait for this drop. Want to see it? Show it to me.
Yeah, totally. I'm not sure if I actually brought it up, but we'll definitely check it out. So one of the first ones, though, this one was dropped yesterday, I believe. Maybe not. Let's just get into it. Yeah, FGL is more of a platform for different games. The token FGL.com, so you'll look at that. And one of their games is this new one that they're dropping.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like Phantom Galaxies.
A little bit.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I wanted to cover one first, but we'll get to it.
Doing
let's just get into this one now.
and stuff. It looks always kind of similar, but yeah, amazing, great. I love the design.
Let's check this one out. Let's see.
Just tune down the volume a little bit.
Marty.
Did you say turn it down or turn it up?
Just the volume, not up.
Turn it down.
I think that's it. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just.
So this is a long video. This is 13 minutes. So we
Hello guys, welcome again for another NFT that we have right here at Lewd Troopers. No? So another one from the Wax blockchain and from the FGL network. So as you remember guys, if you're following me since last year, so mag-review na tayo nito, 'di ba, ng mga FGL network of games sa Wax, no? So we have Cosmic Clash, so we have Maker World, no? And yung ito nga.
So there's a big breakdown here
Lewd Troopers
of everything. It's a 13-minute video, so you guys can definitely check that one out. Go to the FGL Twitter.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Let's find the link and let's look into this game here, Outlaw Troopers.
All right.
Yeah. So here is some Medium posts you guys can check out. FGLNFT.medium and check out all the different stuff that they do here. And I know there's a link. I'm gonna find this link, but let's go ahead and look.
I can remember this Cosmic Clash. I think we featured it on the show.
Essentially, yes. So which link are you looking for?
Yeah, there's the Cosmic Clash that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I know there's a link here.
So is there any gameplay already out, or is this just like selling the assets for the game?
There was like
they're dropping a bunch of packs. Yeah, a bunch of packs.
Okay.
And I had everything set. Maybe I'll just do it manually. And
wasn't there a link? Play Mecha World?
White paper, get tokens, FGL, play now, Cosmic Clash, play now.
Cosmic Clash. They have a few games here. Cosmic Clash.
There was
this is one about mechs, so that's pretty cool. Mechas.
Looks like really elaborated graphics on this one.
Yeah, they got a few games, so it's interesting what they're doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and find these guys manually. Let's see here. We'll go to.
You want to check out their collection and check out the drop? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it all set. I don't know what happened to it. I got like 1,000 tabs open right here. But yeah. Let's,
2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Man, I'm telling you, it's here. I know I saw a link. Damn it. Let's see.
Man, FGL games.
All right, let's just go to NFT and do it old school. All right,
Troopers, here we go.
Guys. Sorry for a little bit of confusion. So we got Outlaw Troopers, their new game. Here's some of the packs they're dropping. They got the Encounter Pass, they got the Gear Pack, Land Pack, 2 days, 19 minutes. So you guys definitely have time to do your research before you ape into this stuff. But yeah, not financial advice here, guys. But you know, they're looking pretty cool, and we'll see how it goes with their game and what it entails.
Yeah, like I would like to see Cosmic Clash, so to see if they already delivered on a game and if it's nicely looking. There was on the website, there was a play Cosmic Clash button.
All right.
But I think it's still just card gamey card. No, it seems like a real game where you can actually. All right.
I might not have the NFTs to play it.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Exactly.
Oh, look, run on a mobile device. So
that's nice. That's considerate.
Yeah. Anytime that they're
RPC
doing that.
endpoint.
Right, let's see what happens. Let's see much happening here.
No, probably still the pop-up of the
Probably
website.
have to install the mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know. Oh, there we go. Something's
There we
happening.
go.
Close. Weekly stats. Looks like there's an enemy fleet. They'll walk you through a bunch of scenarios to get you familiar with the battles, Cosmic Clash, how to build your own fleet. This tutorial, we will focus on level 1 ships.
Hey, so
here's
there's the
tutorial,
simulator.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
battle.
guys can definitely log in and check it out. Tutorial, simulator. Oh wow, it looks like it's pretty in depth here. They got
Yeah.
war frigates and blue strikers, mantas, avengers, all kinds of stuff. And they're most likely NFTs. You can buy your ships and stuff like that and own your ships. So here we go, buy ships. Atomic Hub, check out some of the ships. Looking like a little pricey. There we go, some little bit more inexpensive stuff, probably lower level. But that's pretty cool. It's good to see a working game on Wax. That's another thing, guys. We talked about some of the stuff you'd like to see on the Wax Discovery. You want to see some game reviews? You know, do you want to see us playing some of these games? Let us know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. And,
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's
That'd be
FGL,
awesome.
guys. Yeah. Okay.
I think
So,
that's one thing
FGL.
I'd like to see more of, just in general, like stay on Twitch or on Theta, just Wax gamers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anybody who's just playing Wax games. I think there's people who dabble, but it'd be nice to see some just straight analog gamers or EOS technology based gamers.
I was thinking about the same when I was thinking, hey, what else could we stream on our Twitch? It's a little bit the issue between like a click game and there's not much to do. But if you have like 2 or 3 games you are playing and you're hopping from the one to other explaining, there's enough content to do it, and it's really missing because most people don't have time to dig into the analytics or into the details or into the tables to look up how the game works and how you can make profits and what is important, is something changing, and all the stuff will come up in a let's play kind of. So yeah.
Well,
nice.
there's one guy who was like super hyped on or is kind of made his living by playing like blockchain games, and then he started like an official partnership with Wax. I just sent you the link in the chat right here. KG.
Oh, okay.
KG is kind of like he's
Kagi.
Is he playing?
Kagi. I think he's doing also streams on Twitch. You know,
I see him
he's
only
crazy
promoting this blockchain brawler hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
On chicken and.
I'm not sure. He definitely did a bunch of like streaming games back in the days. I'm not sure if he's still doing this. But yeah, he also posted a couple of days ago, I'm not sure if he deleted it, that blockchain games are dead. So maybe that's just like looking for engagement. I'm not sure. But I mean, there were streamers when everything was hyping But like we all need to agree that the games need to get more interesting, that the streaming actually makes sense.
Yeah, the games don't have a lot of long play content. If you have like a hardcore playthrough gamer who like counts a game in how many play hours it has, it's like not a lot at the moment. But it's like I said a few shows ago. Like it depends on where the purpose of the game is, and what your clients or players look like. We have in blockchain games a lot of whales and a lot of fish, and you need to bring kind of everyone into your game, and it's not easy. But would love to see more playable games for sure.
Yeah. I think it's going to be up to us, community members.
Man, that was clutch.
That was a
to
clutch
make those
goal.
things happen.
Jeez.
Dude, I've been making.
Oh my God.
I've been talking to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people that are building, like myself. Like skate coins building. There's a lot of different projects on the Wax blockchain that are building that I think by the time the next bull market happens, those are going to be the games. But it's just we're at that phase where we need we need playable games, and you need people who are passionate enough to make those things happen. So yeah, I'm actually in the process. I want to make something myself. I've actually developed a small game like on my own, like a small 2D like fighter, like Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
I made in the past.
Alpha.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Sounds awesome. There's some alpha.
Bro, yeah, that'd be sick with your,
Whoa.
with your fighters and stuff. You could make some
Yeah,
NFT.
so I did one with
Fighting
just kind of I cobbled it together with a Mugen engine, or depending on how you pronounce it. But I've been into Mugen for a while, and I know if I get a team together, more than just me, I think I can make a pretty sweet game. But also, there are other people who want to make games too. I'll have more information, and I can't drop too much right now, but I'm working with I just started working with a nonprofit, and I want to bring a charity coin to the Wax blockchain that helps people out. It helps specifically kids and stuff. And so I'm talking to a charity about that, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So I got some things that I want to build as well on the blockchain, in addition to just my art. I mean, my art's part of it. That's how I came onto the chain as an artist, but I also want to like do things and give utility. That's why my other collection, 3D martial art, is educational. I just give that away most of the time. I'm started charging for it now because there's the audience for it. But if you were in the beginning, you were getting airdrops, you were getting whitelisted by holding a NFT. That was your key to claim free drops. So, I do free stuff too as well, and I can try to contribute as much as I can. So it's not just like a take kind of situation where I'm just like, hey, support my art because I'm a bum or whatever. It's like, now I'm trying to give stuff too. So nice. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what we all have to offer to the blockchain just as a community, because I know the people who are here now talking on these podcasts, in the Twitter spaces, at DigiCon, all those people, those are the people who are going to be, the coin bureaus and the bit boys and the, of the future. It's the people who build during the bear market, because if you look at all those people who are at the top now, they did the same thing we're doing. They stuck it through. They didn't throw in the towel, because I've been through multiple bear markets and I have thrown in the towel because I just didn't know any better. But it's bitten me in the behind so many times that I know there's only one way, and that's to stay here and tough it out.
Yeah, perseverance
for the next one.
Definitely. Yeah, if you're into charities and stuff, we've been talking about doing another food drop. If you guys follow the show and follow SkateCoin, you know that we've done food drops in the past. So we'd love to have you do a food, and all that revenue, 100% of that revenue will go to feeding the homeless. That's what we've done in the past. So that'd be cool. So we'll definitely keep in touch with that. And
For sure.
I want to talk to like food monsters and stuff, and those kind of guys to do like a food drop and get some food to the homeless. Yeah. So we'll talk about that more on a future show. But the next drop up, guys, we can check it out. Moon mining. That one dropped yesterday, and I thought we'd go over that real quick. We're running out of time on the show. We're definitely going to cover some Santino stuff, so let's just get through these drops and see what we have. The first colony on the moon. Again, another button. Should I dare to click this? See where it brings us.
All your NFTs are gone.
Yeah, no, I just kind of like, maybe I'm gonna get lost in this metaverse here. Oh, what do we got? Moon mining, HE3.
There it's happening.
Nice interface. I like it.
Yeah, not too bad.
Very nice. Definitely like the way they have you connected and how.
Nice. Got the messages and stuff right off the bat. Happy Halloween,
Very,
guys.
pops up very Star Wars like.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Wing command.
This has come a long way as well. I remember covering this. Nice. It's good to see projects evolving. You know, that's the one thing we were talking about. You know, don't get a little disappointed maybe when Skatecoin is building slow or any other project is building slow. As long as they're moving forward, guys, that's the important part. You know, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. And I remember when this was just a so-called clicker game, and now they got a little bit of animation going. They got some sound effects. So that's pretty cool.
All the buttons you need, like on your what is it called? Like control command. Bar?
Yeah, like a cockpit,
like
right?
A dashboard, like a dashboard, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got the log out.
Ooh, we got Chair in the chat on YouTube. Sorry, breaking news. Bring the alarm. Hey,
oh, come on, give it for you.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I see Chair in the chat. What's up, Chair, man? How you doing, bro? Yep, we love it. Yeah, so these are a lot of buttons here. Let's see, what do we have? Explore data. I guess I'll go ahead and click the horse with the wing. See what it does. Obviously, all this stuff is still in development. Let's go to the shop and see what that's about. Boom, I love it. Inside game. Shop here, I gotta move this window.
A lot of fancy bling bling, but it adds to the experience. That's so cool. In the end, it's like in the background, still nothing special happening now. But I love the visuals.
I love it too.
Very
the UI is really cool. Yeah, so you can buy stuff right here in the game, right on your dashboard. So that's pretty sick. Buy 1, buy 2, buy 4. That's cool. Man, we don't have a lot of time to go through this whole thing, but that might be something we have to start doing on the Wax, Discovery Show. Maybe
exactly. I think we all agreed already that there needs to be more gameplay kind of reviews or like gameplay streaming for cool games. So if there's a cool game, make sure that we kind of review it and like give us a hint if there's a cool game that you enjoyed to play, so we can discuss it a little bit on the show and maybe do some gameplay vids.
Yeah, or if you got a game, jump on the show. Show us what you got. There's no one who knows better than you.
Awesome, cool. Well, we'll let you guys definitely check it out. Go over to the website and Moon Mining HE3. Check out their Twitter. Give them a follow. Look through this dashboard. Game's looking pretty cool. I love to see progression and super awesome to see. Another one, guys. Maybe you can help me with the pronunciation of this one, Martin. You know how I love to butcher things, but it looks like it's a Sangu. Oh, Sangwa. Okay, Sangwa Z. And so it looks like they're dropping some stuff. And let's see if we can get some information on these ones. I love the NFT Blocks drops, but this one is Atomic, which is cool too. But here we go. Let's check this first. All right, another one. There I connect. So this looks like traditional games that have been out. Looks like right off the bat, there's some battleship stuff. Refresh. I don't have any armies, so you definitely would have to buy some armies. They would show up here. But it looks like they got a map here. Let's see if I can get rid of this screen. Maybe not. How about I refresh some maps? So here's the map. Looks like you can walk around. They got the towers. So yeah, you log in, you would have your armies, and then you guys can definitely see how it goes from there. But let's check out some of the in-game assets. So this is a Warhorse drops. So those are definitely going to be some of the armies. It's coming out in about a day. So you guys can get your wax ready for that. Give you time to do some research. Like I said before, don't just ape into some of these projects. You want to know what you're getting into. And it's always fun to do the research, right? It's always fun to uncover things. When you do your research, that's when you find the good stuff, right? And you can get ahead of people or whatever, and definitely get some of these assets early. And yeah, pretty cool. Let's see, do I have my? There we go. Oh, pretty cool. Warhorse chests. Let's see what else we can see here. Packs. Farm packs. Yeah, traditional stuff. Duo International Hero Pack maybe, or INT Hero Packs. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can get where I want to be here. Let's look at some of the templates they got. Yeah, so they got Warhorse. Why is this looking so small? Did they change their interface, or am I just tripping? All right.
I guess you're tripping. I'm pretty sure you're tripping.
So we got war horses, we got the profile passes, we got a small boat, a hero soul. Oh, that's cool. It's a soul. I like that. That's cool. Epic intelligence hero. So it looks like all kinds of units that you guys can get. Hero packs, starter packs, the Wong Jin boat, battleship, elixirs, all kinds of cool stuff. I love that. That's really cool to see. So that looks like that's dropping soon. You guys definitely want to check that out tomorrow at 1600 UTC.
Open the collection description a little bit more. There's a read more button. What on the top? About the collection? No, more right.
Read more.
On the view.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So,
Earn yuan tokens.
Yeah, you earn yuan token and NFTs. Over the battles, players level up by gaining enough reputation, unlock and explore new features. So by gaining more experience, I guess, kind of.
I love how they got the Chinese and everything in there on the
Is it Chinese, Mark?
Super sick.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Yeah,
100%.
cool. I never played a game with Chinese named or Chinese design influenced assets. That's exciting me a little bit.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It opens up the gameplay to a whole new community. Like, look at all these Chinese, like a lot of Chinese people that don't necessarily read as good, English characters, so the naming of the assets and the UIs is pretty tricky for them. Now having like on the assets the Chinese and the English opens up way larger communities to play together. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, looking at it, very interesting. I love to see that stuff.
I mean, the design is super classic mobile game. It's cute, it's nice, but it's nothing special. You don't buy the assets for the design. I was a little bit smiling. I wasn't watching on the screen when you mentioned the Warhorse chest. I was in my mind, I saw an image of chummies. Whatever. But the game looks like solid.
My niece, she's young and she likes these Mario World games, and this kind of reminds me of that. Very popular with the younger generation, these kind of games, So it's going to be interesting to see where NFTs go.
So it tells us a little bit already. Like you have the horse at the starting point. It looks like you have some kind of plates where you can step on getting to
Mm.
the final. And on these plates there are different icons, like the chest, like the swords, and this for sure like means something, like if you hit it. Interesting.
Yeah, almost kind of like a dice rolling game. Maybe you'll move around, and it looks like here you'll probably battle, right? And you'll need your armies, like your war horses and your spirits and everything, and your
Like
warriors.
a classic board game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Exactly, like
Pretty
dicing.
cool. I really enjoy those kind of games, those like video board games.
Yeah, I started playing Risk, like
There you
the
go.
basics of board games.
Here's a bunch of stats. It looks like. Yeah, we don't have time to get
Tournament.
fully into
A
this, so I feel bad if you guys are watching. Sheng, what did you say, Martin? Shengao,
Sangua.
Songhua. Okay.
Sangua. Gua.
Nice.
Gua.
So yeah, if you guys are watching, apologize for the quick review, but this looks interesting. I would really love to get into this more. So yeah, maybe we'll cover this a little more in depth next drop. But it's looking pretty rad.
I need to speak it out. The tournament excited me the most. That I see there's a game you can play with this player and have tournaments. And it seems they did it already, as the tournament was kind of the playoffs played through. Kind of, they played through the play. They finished?
Yeah, here's a Medium article, guys, you can check out. It's all about the Warhorse. So what it can do, Warhorse can be equipped by the hero and participate in minigame. At the same time, minigame is Monopoly-like game which player throws a dice once every 12 hours to determine how many steps their Warhorse moves. Each step comes with different rewards as well as punishment. So yeah, it's like a board game kind of. Roll the dice or whatever, and then your horse goes to the different square, and that's probably going to determine what happens. And depending on what NFTs you have and stuff like that. So yeah, if anyone knows about this game, let us know in the chat what's up. But we're definitely going to keep our eye on this one. All right, moving on. We covered Futures Relic a couple shows ago, right? Santino, you were here, or you hopped on. He told us all about it, and they're dropping some stuff. It's like coming up soon. Where we at? Chickens. Man, I don't know why I always get lost on the show here, man.
It's starting that you need
let's
a
see.
chat.
I'll find it. Let's see what they're dropping. Let's see. Looking at tweets here. Yeah, here's the show they were on. Thank you for the retweet, guys. And
Like you know the person who switched the pages for the piano player. You need someone who switches the tabs.
Seriously, man. I'm like, man, you guys know me anyway. I always get nervous and stuff on the show. But yeah,
Just
so
pulling your leg, man. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I mean, I literally don't see it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Let's look at some of the assets and see what they're dropping here.
Yeah. And for sure have a
All
click
right.
You guys
on the
remember his
plans after
massive-
he explained last time the most advanced blending system I've ever heard. Like,
Yeah. So 3 days,
Like a-
right? 3 days, 20, so 4 days from now. No wonder it's probably down here. There we go.
is it
Down on the
3
bottom,
wax?
Saturday, guys. Saturday, 1800 UTC. They're dropping their blank chapter markers. So that's pretty cool.
Is it
so
just
as
3
they were
wax?
saying, huh?
Is it just 3 wax?
Yeah, it looks like 3 wax, 25 cents. Can't beat that. So that's cool. It's going to be interesting to see what they are. There's always a reason. So he came on the show and he told us about some of this stuff, how you have the schedule, and it's almost like a whole filmmaker's experience where you have the schedule, the time clocks, and you start out your work day, and then you got your cards. You can definitely go back a couple shows and listen to that whole thing, and you really get a scoop on what it is. But it's really about a filmmaking experience, and it's really cool. So they'll be dropping their blank chapter packs. Definitely look out for that one. Blank chapter markers. Let's see if there's some information on drops. ID card is required to purchase. The limit resets every hour. So you can't just scoop them all up. You're gonna have to wait a little while. So that's cool. Everybody can get some. Blend a blank chapter marker and marker tape of various rarities to create your own mosaic chapter markers. And here's some links, different links to the packs and stuff.
The last link is the blend link.
Oh, let's check that out. Yeah, I definitely.
Well, I need to have an ID card. Oh, which country?
Yeah, you needed to get an ID card. So we'll look into that real quick. But oh, these are cool. Different blends, license holders. This is another one we're gonna have to just like. It's almost like we can do a whole show on some of these drops, right? Here's the time cards. We
Future Relics.
Shows back for sure. But we wanted to shout them out. Yeah, shout out Future Relic. We definitely want to get you on the show again and explain where you guys are with everything. And
I mean, everyone who did like NFT collection and started thinking about blends, what can I blend with what, and you realized, oh damn, like multiplying this with multiplying this and that, and I get like 2,000 blend recipes.
Like the Russian
he went that road. He wasn't scared about this.
Yeah, this looks complex. Looks like something you could really get into, right? But once you finally understand everything, these things are so fun, you know. You collect.
Let's get him on the show. Let's get him on the show and explain.
Yeah, we definitely got to get him back on.
Like, we need to have the mastermind behind.
We're here, Santino. We made it.
Hey, wait! Before we get to our guest of the show, Santino, like one more last shout out to Exclusive Culture in the YouTube chat. He was actually skating right in Brazil yesterday, Santa Catarina.
Awesome. Oh, nice!
And you know, the Skate magazine is coming out soon, and we're looking still for a continent to feature some skaters from. We haven't done Brazil yet. We haven't known skaters from South America yet, right? So
not yet.
Get some nice tricks and documented your stuff, man. Send it to SkateCoin so we quickly mint you into the magazine. How about that?
100%, guys. There's actually there's some compensation involved as well. We don't just leave you hanging, right? Right now, while we're setting up the automated system, we do pay some crypto for your clips and stuff, and you also get a big piece of the drops, most of the drops, and so hit me up in the
magazine gang. Yeah, where's your
Definitely
DM?
Would love to feature you, man.
Where's the SkateCoin DM? Where's the submission folder?
It's all coming, guys. We're building on that. We're gonna have everything automated soon. We're gonna work on all through 2023, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll have this thing up and running and ready for everybody to start posting their content, earn some crypto, get some sponsors, you know, and show the world what you can do, and you know, hit up the virtual skate shop with the in real life products. And but I don't want to take all the fire away from Santino, man. I want to hear what he has to say. And we're going to talk about
Santino Ramos.
All right. Finally, man. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting for my rants, you know, and me stumbling around the different projects. You know how we roll here, live and direct, man. So
yeah, it's good to see all the projects and everybody building on Wax. We're all here, you know, we're building. I know a lot of us are trying to make a difference and not just, I mean, it's cool to hang out and make money, but I think everybody has things they want to contribute to the blockchain. I want to contribute with this collection, high value art. Is you notice a lot of what's on this drop pages is one of ones. I do have some multiple NFT where you can get like one of 75 or one of 100, so you can have something in the collection, but I try to stick it just to the high value one of one stuff, because I think that's what's going to attract people more to this chain in terms of art collectors, because with this collection it's all about the art. So I'm trying to bring the fine art and the art collector and art gallery field to the Wax blockchain. And NFT Blocks has definitely been a big part of that, because of the drops, this new interface that we're seeing that just is debuting today. This is like a world premiere for NFT Blocks on this show, I guess. You know, so make some noise for them. NFT Blocks.
Yeah, I blame the new interface.
They're there for the artists.
That's why I was having.
And if you're, you know, if you're on Twitter, make sure to tweet your NFTs out through Twitter, and people can buy them straight from Twitter. We'd like to see that on the Wax blockchain as well. So I just tweeted at them. You go on my Twitter and you can see the tweet and retweet it if you want. And that's at NFT Blocks. I tag them. If you go all the way to the past my pinned tweet, you'll see I went right at the Twitter dev at Twitter dev You can see it right there. Can we support for NFT blocks?
Right here.
Because they're already adding Rareable and Magic Eden, so why not? You know.
Yeah, why not, man? That's really cool to buy something straight from the social media site. That's kind of like mass adoption right there. So that's good to
it's
see.
the dream.
Yeah, definitely. Instagram is doing some of that stuff. So yeah, let's see, Elon Musk, if you're listening, man, you know, let's get this done. For sure.
You're in charge now.
Yeah.
So
totally.
I have 4 of these left. This is kind of a variation of the Chummy Kings that I did, which was a collab with Senior Lupe. Since this is Halloween, I wanted to do like a Halloween spinoff. So this is kind of like if Chummy Kings, if I were to compare them to Bored Apes, these would be like the mutant apes. So it's like the next level in artwork, and it basically, you know, these are Chummy Kings that are in disguise in their Halloween costumes. So it's like your avatar is wearing a costume in the metaverse, because nobody knows who's underneath these costumes, because in the description it says, who is Chummy King, you know, Phantom, who's Chummy King Mikey. Nobody knows, because it's a disguise for a disguise. So I wanted to do something cool, one of one, high value, continue to do my high effort art. This is all based on a 3D model, which I've added, you know, extra stuff to, but that fashion pattern you're seeing, that's from a real 30,000 pixel design pattern that I applied to 3D model. So eventually, you know, the hope is, you know, if these really catch on, maybe, you know, you can just show up in the metaverse, you know, as the Chummy King, because there is a 3D model. It's just I have to finish it out, because it's from like pretty much the waist up. I talked with Senior Lupe, so I didn't know what to make them, and they're hooves, and the hands and feet are going to be hooves. So,
Nice.
so because they got to be hooves.
Yeah, totally. That's cool. So tell us a little bit more. What do you mean they're hiding behind a costume? So you're saying someone's underneath here,
or well, it's actually based on, it's the same model of it's based on the same model, but it's updated with a new shirt that the Chummy Kings were. So these, like, you don't know which Chummy King that would be. Like, so you could switch from your actual Chummy King that you normally rock, and then this is like a costume that you don't know which holder is it. I mean, you could, because you could just look in their wallet, but visually, if you don't have that, you just it's just a disguise. And, you know, I wanted to do something that was you know, kind of pop culture reference without, like, you know, infringing too much. It's a Halloween costume, and I didn't use any of the like the exact terms or names, but I always want to kind of shout out to like the things that I loved growing up, the things that are nostalgic to me, because I know I'm not the only one. Other people enjoy the stuff that I enjoy. So I like to bring a little bit of what's important to me, what I like to enjoy, or what I grew up on in my art. Always is I try to fit it in there without like being a total ripoff, basically.
Nice. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. I love to see you expanding on your stuff. And you definitely were one of the ones that dropped some Halloween stuff. So in the future, you're gonna be able to look back and see the old 2022 Halloween stuff, and that's really cool. So that's awesome. Really cool. Love it. Yeah, guys. So definitely get your wax and head out and grab yourself a Halloween chummy. See what's up with King Leo here. I know I got my chummy in my wallet, my Chummy King, and super dope. Yeah. Anything else you got on this stuff that or anything coming up soon that you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
Yeah, going back to my educational collection, the secondary collection, 3D martial art, which is also on Twitter. You can follow at Twitter. On Twitter at 3D martial art, and you'll find a collection, educational collection, that is tied to small, short, mini documentaries, mini little animated little segments that just kind of put forward ideas about martial arts or some of the history that people might not know. And I'm going to be dropping a lot more of that on NFT Hive for that collection, because I want to do some packs coming up. And, you know, they've allowed creators, small creators, to put together packs, big, big spenders, basically, or the collection with deep pockets. But thanks to, NFT Hive, they're allowing some of the smaller creators to have access to, things that we've never had access for. So I'm trying them out. So, I love all the marketplaces, Atomic for innovating, and NFT blocks for, making it so the artist can do so much. And then NFT Hive for really giving us and bringing us artists those next level tools and utilities like packs, because packs are essential to wax. If you're going to do something and you want to get it out there, that's a big part. That's a really big part of the whole community. We love packs. We're the original. We're the first people to do packs. And so it's like, it's almost a part of our culture, packs. Because I even tell people, like, especially on Ethereum or other, blockchains, I'm like, yeah, man, you guys don't have packs. You don't know about packs. And they're like, packs? Why would you want to put, more than one? That cheapens it. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It taps into the nostalgia of, like, trading cards and, the luck and the draw and what are you going to get? And it's exciting. It adds fun.
Yeah, man. I waited a long time for packs. Main reason why I came over from Ethereum was because of packs. I was just like, how cool is it to open up a pack, get a bunch of NFTs that you don't know which ones you're going to get the rare ones, then trade with other people, then blend them. And it's like, the whole system is really rad.
And I always like love to see, like, when any observation is like opening a pack and he's like, oh, this animation video. I always like see his heart go up when there's a good animation video coming. It pumps even more the excitement of what's coming up out of the pack. And that's super nostalgic.
Definitely, and the blend videos and stuff. Like, I remember blending stuff over and over just because I wanted to see the video again.
The video again.
That was cool, and the music and everything was like, man, this is like I'm living the experience. Now, this is a really cool art piece, man. I dig this with the code and stuff in the back. That's pretty badass. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can hear the sounds, but everyone talking about skateboards, doing kick flips and everything. I grabbed my skateboard. I'm sitting on my stool here, but I got the skateboard under my feet.
Nice. Yeah.
And we got another donation from Chair. We're getting rich.
Man, you guys.
We're getting more from YouTube shows than from NFT sales. Thank you, Chair.
Totally.
Another $5 Brazilian real.
And then another thing that's actually really fun about this collection is it's all about the blends. So, like, most of them are able to be blended into something else. So, like, this is number 2. And if you go back to the drop page, or even if you go to the blends, you'll see what it blends, what number 1 and number 2 blends into.
Okay. Yeah.
And
the new, let's see where we're at. The new interface is it's awesome, but let's see where we at.
Let's click on the collection name.
Collections. Uh-oh.
Or if you just go to 3D, there it is, 3D martial art and collection under the right side of your screen. If you click on it, it should be able to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There we go. Sweet.
Blends.
Now it's really easy. Nice.
So if you blend the first collectible with the second collectible.
Oh.
Oh
shit. Yeah, that one's sick. Let's check her out. Yeah, I'm really into martial arts, man. I've always loved that stuff. Games, martial art games, Street Fighter, obviously.
I have the brown belt in judo.
Nice.
Oh,
very cool.
Only made it to orange.
That's dope.
Yeah, I could say I only made it to brown because it's like one last step to get the black belt. But yes.
Oh man, didn't know that. Don't mess with Yana.
No.
I mean, even a brown belt in judo is pretty. That's just to get that far is pretty tough.
Yeah, judo's gnarly. Yeah, judo's badass. Good, tossing people around. But yeah, super cool. Awesome. Any last words,
Can't wait.
guys? We're going to wrap up the show.
Well, I wanted to learn more about martial arts coming in the future. I'm excited for these drops. I think learning about like martial arts and the philosophy behind it and the history that's super interesting, you know. And,
yeah, I would love to see you put more time and effort into this collection. I really dig it. I think this one's really cool, man. Lots of potential for this baby.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna do. I hope everybody enjoys it once I start dropping packs. But I'm gonna do a couple drops on NFT Hive before I do packs. So like next week, I definitely look out for a drop because I'm gonna do a very limited one for the people who are early on it, and then another limited one, and then after that, maybe one more, and then some packs. But it's all very affordable. I usually keep it between 2 and 5 wax. So. It's something everybody can get into.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. You could have like a whole like martial arts lesson, right? And you can have different belts, you know, belt packs and yellow belt packs and purple belt, whatever. That's kind of cool.
Based on your experience a little bit, maybe. So what you blended gives. Yeah, it opens a large book. I did when I heard like martial art and learning. I was more thinking about like all those. How are they called? Tricks in English, like doing
like maneuvers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's so much people can learn from like different sketches of how
We're
to
taking over your
combine
collection. We want to see this, we want to see that. Yeah, but that's cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you bring us. Awesome.
I want to make my yellow belt in the 3D martial arts.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We're going to wrap up the show, and we'll see you next week. And can't wait to have you back, Santino. Join us anytime. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And
absolutely. Thanks, Santino, for joining us anytime. Shout out to the chat. It was really fun. I hope there will be some Brazilian skateboarding tricks in the next magazine. And as I said, give us a like, give us a follow, you know, share this wax discovery and share the good news about wax.
Yeah, keep it rare, everybody.